Hi everyone, my name is ToreiKY and welcome back to the shadows that run alongside our car. So last time we did her route and this time we're going to do his route just to see what the rest of the story is. So we're going to be Dustin this time. I kind of wonder if he has a injury too, because man, yeah, that ending part where, you know, we find out she's probably gonna die. That was pretty rough. Gun it. I put the pedal to the floor. The wheels screech as we pull out into the lane. The car swerves, but it doesn't really matter. There's no one else out here as far as the eye can see. The abandoned station shrinks behind us until it's gone. And then it's just us and the long road. The world outside the windows passes by us in abstract, like the whole world's given up on having any meaning. We drive in silence. After a while, I hear the faint buzzing of the power window being rolled down. You sure that's a good idea? It's not like zombies are just gonna hurl themselves at a moving car. Fair enough. Well, that was a thrilling conversation. So, guess this is kind of strange to be asking after 3 whole days, but what's your name anyway? Right, we never did introduce ourselves. It's Shelby. Oh, that's right. I didn't remember her name, to be honest. Okay, so it's Shelby. Shelby. Well, nice to officially meet you then, Shelby. Name's Dustin. Okay. The car shudders briefly as we rumble over a series of potholes. But then, the road smooths again. The humming of the engine reminds me of a storm, brewing far off on the horizon. Beyond these occasional noises, we sit in silence. So, what were you doing before everything happened? Oh. Wow. That's the first time she's actually started a conversation. Guess I'm not so intimidating after all. What was I doing? God. What was I? A whole lot of nothing. I bet that sounds super impressive, huh? Just a scruffy drifter. Not so sure she wants to hear that. Dodge the question or bend the truth? Ooh, oh man, let's... Like, this'll make her not trust us more and bend the truth, I mean... A little white lie, I guess? Let's bend it. I was moving. Cross country. Then everything went south. What about you? This ride is yours, right? Yeah. Well, it's really my dad's car. Or was. Even when he was alive, though, I was the only one who ever drove it. Oh, guess he didn't. Sorry. Never mind. It's okay. The booze would have killed him eventually anyway. Pretty quiet in here, huh? Surprisingly, not much noise at the end of the world. Do you think there's any radio stations left? I'd be pretty shocked if so. Reckon it couldn't hurt to look, though. She's fiddling with a dial. I'm pretty sure we're not gonna find anything. Static comes in and out in waves. Every so often the distortion gives the illusion of an actual sound, but then it goes back to nothingness. Just then, though. Hang on a sec. Go back down. I think I actually heard something. The noise phases in and out, then, as something comes into auditory focus, Is that mariachi? I can't contain myself. The sound is unmistakable. Horns blare joyously over the static in a sick fanfare, while a man's voice wails soulfully over it. I'm laughing so hard I nearly piss myself. Shelby's nearly there too. That was not what I was expecting. Who the hell is out there running this? Of all the music that would be left. Man. I sink back into the driver's seat, letting my mind drift to the music. The dissonance is almost comforting. As the fractured chords wash over me, I try to pretend that I'm lounging in a truck bed somewhere. Out of the sun mid-afternoon, shirt damp and dirty from a hard day's work. For a moment, I almost believe it. The music falls short for a few seconds before starting up again. Wait, isn't this the same song again? Ugh. It's probably on an endless loop because why wouldn't it be? Sure seems that way. Guess it's just a ghost on the waves after all. And the undead aren't exactly interested in DJing. What do you think a zombie even listened to? Is death metal too obvious of an answer? Rob Zombie? Or maybe they're all into baby metal these days. I don't know. I think the Grateful Dead seems more apt. You know, I've always wondered this, but what are they grateful for exactly? Maybe they finally found themselves some peace. Peace, huh? I wish they'd leave the rest of us to have some. Ain't so bad right now, anyway. Well, except for that. I shake my hand at the radio controls. So what are you into anyway? Music-wise, I really like Alanis Morissette. Top 40s hits, that sort of thing. You? And don't tell me it's baby metal. Will you judge me if I actually say I haven't heard of them? No, that might be for the best. What do you listen to then? Most people look at me and expect me to be into Stones or Marley or something, but well, you'll probably actually judge me more for this. Try me. ABBA. Just as I thought, she starts laughing at my expense. It's a nice sound though. I'm not gonna be poetic and say that it sounds like music or anything like that. Still, it's good to hear. Told you. No, it's fine. Their music's catchy. I mean, my parents listen to ABBA, but it's fine. Your parents? Yeesh. How old are you anyway? You seem a bit young for Alanis. How old do you think I am? I am pretty sure there's no right answer to that question. Except for that one. I'm 22. Shit. God, that's so young. She's practically a kid. What was I doing when I was 22? Still wasting my life, I reckon. Wonder if she's even been to school. That young and the whole damn world's crashing down around her. I try not to make a face, but I can see my knuckles going white as my fingers grip harder onto the wheel. This music's kind of similar to ABBA, isn't it? All peppy and stuff? You should be happy to have it. That's sure an optimistic take on it. Alright, enough of you. I reach down and turn the volume knob to a sharp left, and the radio blissfully goes silent. Farewell, wailing man. Now, it's just us again. Did you ever expect things to end up this way? It's getting dark, huh? The sun sets so late in the summer. Oh, ignoring me or sore topic, huh? Let's just say it's a sore topic? I guess she doesn't want to think about it. I can't say I blame her. I'm a bit surprised Do we still have any light at all at this hour? Especially without the streetlights and all. It's like the sky's just been saving it up. Looks a bit like a dying fire. Kinda fitting for the end of the world. So, you never really told me what it is that you do. I mean, doesn't have to be a job or anything, but, well, What do you like to do? Or what did you before everything? Actually, I worked a lot. I didn't really have time for much other than that. I would wake up, shower, go to work, have a lunch break, back to work, get off of work, eat dinner, and watch TV for a few minutes before passing out. And then the whole thing would start all over again in the morning. That was about it. I guess that's most people's story. It's tough out there. Was tough. Probably tougher now. All kinds of pointless in the end, isn't it? You work your damn tail off and everything goes to pot anyway. And you just wonder why you didn't spend your time better, you know? Yeah. But I guess that doesn't matter either way. So what about you? I'm sure you didn't spend all your time listening to ABBA. I used to travel a lot, looking for work and stuff. I suppose you could call me a bit of a nomad. Well, that sure is lofty. That sounds really cliche. Not really. It sort of suits you. To tell the truth, I haven't really had much purpose in a while. I've just been getting by. When you can't find something to do, you sort of lose yourself. It gets to a pretty dark place. Got to the point I used to wish I could just take a vacation from life. Guess I got my wish, didn't I? Wishes never do come true the way you expect them to, huh? Yeah, monkey's paw. I don't think she knows I've noticed, but she's been pressing at her gut a lot. Wonder if she's still alright. Since I first ran into her, she's been in a rough way, and I'm not sure it's gotten much better. We probably should have looked for some more bags of that ginger stuff. Huh. Ask if she's nauseous or comment on her hand. Let's comment on her hand. You okay there? I point toward her stomach with the back of my hand. Oh, yeah. It's gotten a bit better, but I'm just exhausted, which doesn't help things. You know how it is. I do, but Christ, I'm really not equipped for this. I know first aid, I could stitch up a cut, but gastric distress is a bit beyond me. You think we should stop and rest? Nah, like it or not, we'll be stopping soon anyway. Braking would just waste gas. Right, the fuel. If everything wasn't so weird these days anyway, I'd call it suspicious that there was only a single tank's worth left. Not much we can do about that though. Onward it is then. Do you ever wonder, like, why us? How did we make it this far? And is it really such a good thing that we're still alive? Huh. Didn't I used to? Honestly, I try not to think so hard about stuff like that. If I stop to wonder what my own life was worth, It's a dangerous train of thought, I'll tell you that. We're here. That's what matters. Despite it all, we're here, and we're safe. The how and why of it, just garnish on a salad. You know, I didn't believe it at first. I mean, that we're really facing the apocalypse or whatever. So the first couple of months, I just kept working. Kept on like everything was fine. And then... Listen. You don't gotta answer me if you don't want, but... Your old man. What happened? My dad? So he needed more beer, right? Of course he did. He was a deadbeat alcoholic. But they wouldn't even let him in the nearby liquor store anymore, so he wandered off to another one. It just so happened that that part of the town was infested. It took a while before I even noticed, since he wasn't really any different from usual. That's pretty pathetic, huh? But so was my dad. And in the end, I won't be doing much better. Great. Now I feel like I want to puke. Hey. Please don't say things like that, Shelby. One of us has to keep this up. Rest hand on hers or let her be. I remember in her playthrough, in her route, he did this. So I want to give her some support. I slide my right hand off the wheel. Her hand is resting by her leg near the center console, so I reach over. Her hand jerks when I touch it, but she doesn't pull away. Wow. Her skin feels really cold. Is that normal? Maybe because the window's open? Maybe it's because she's sick. Really wish I knew a bit more medical shit right about now. Actually, if she had a fever, shouldn't she be hotter? A chill like that can't be normal. It's not even that cold in here. But we're still here. Just remember that. Until that changes, there's still time. Things might never get any better. It'd be stupid to assume that they would. But while we're still breathing, there's hope. Huh. That's pretty cheesy, isn't it? Anyway, I'm sorry about that. About your dad, I mean. Even if you didn't get on with him, I bet it must be hard. Losing someone that close to you. Yeah, I guess. It all happened so fast. I'm still trying to come to terms with it. I wouldn't worry too much. There's no wrong way to feel. I guess I'm almost privileged. No one I care about has been around in a long while. I wonder if there's anyone else still out there. I wonder if they're stuck out here, like this. I wonder if we'll ever know. Just as she starts talking, the engine gives an unsettling sort of rumble and my heart jumps. It sputters a few times, and the whole chassis lurches. With the pitiful clattering, the engine stalls out and the car can't do anything but coast. Crap. I noticed a few lights click on some minutes ago, but I guess I still wanted to think that we had more time. The car rolls down the pavement until it can't anymore, and we amble to a stop. I really thought the gas would last a little longer than that. Bound to happen sooner or later, wasn't it? God, if I wasn't hoping for later. We bought this car used, after all. It's cost efficient, but not so much fuel efficient. Wonder how far the next gas station is. It'd be nice if there were some signs around here or something. I can't believe we've gone this long without seeing any. I haven't seen anything for miles. Even without people, without lights, I can't see how this could be. Like civilization just packed up and left the moment everything started to crumble, leaving not a trace behind. Even if there were, it's not like we could have seen them. It's gotten so dark and without the streetlights. Hey, How fast do you think you can run? I don't want to run anymore. About average, I guess. Do you reckon we should? Her hand touches down to her stomach again. She felt so damn cold. I don't know. I don't know if there's a point. Not much point to anything. Not anymore. Maybe not. It's too damn dark anyhow. In all likelihood, one of us would probably trip and fall. Be pretty sad to make it this far just to die from a bust-up face. Please, just smile. Yeah, it would. Anyway, there's nothing we can do until the sun rises. I stare out the window. The sky's clouded, but if I squint, I can see the faint lights in the velvet. The breeze through the open window is quiet and clean. Guess we're crashing here tonight then, huh? In more ways than one. Could be worse anyway. At least the air smells nice. Yeah. I sink back into my seat. I search around for the lever on the side so I can adjust the angle, but even when I yank on the damn thing, it won't budge. Used car, right? I try to get comfy the best I can. I only hope that she can too. It's gonna be a long night. Well, good night then. It's so dark now. It's not much different when I shut my eyes. I breathe in and out and wait for sleep. I hope we see the morning. Oh man. Well, that was his point of view of this car ride. I have a feeling there's gotta be another ending to these because I mean they give me choices, right? So I feel like if I wasn't supportive or talk to her very much, I might get a different ending. Might go ahead and give that a try. So anyways, yeah, this is really good. I like being able to see both of their perspectives and learning about them, and I just wish there was hope for them. Anyways, thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you next time. Bye.